Hello everyone. As we all know, Central Bank has released post for ZBO, that is Zone Based Officer. So, Knowledgist is here with all new exclusive batch for ZBO. See, in which we will cover your complete syllabus with exclusive mock test. And today, I am going to teach you all banking and financial awareness portion of December month. So, let's start without wasting much time of ours. And friends, the batch joining link is being placed in the description box. So do check it out also. So as we all know already, what are we supposed to do now? We will be covering the banking and financial awareness portion in the form of multiple choice questions, right? So yes, let us come to the very first question of the day, which is, which organization has Punjab and Sindh Bank partnered with to launch the e-bank guarantee, that is in short EBG facility? So question is simple. It is talking about a sort of partnership. It is being asking the name of the organization with which P&S, that is Punjab and Sindh Bank, has partnered with to do the launching process of e-bank guarantee facility. So we are having currently four options. Is it option A, that is RBI, option B, Ministry of Finance, option C, National E-Governance Services Limited, or option D, that is SEBI, which is the security board, right? So friends, okay, Sanjay Solanki has already answered and he's saying correct option for this one would be option C. Is there anyone else who is also with option C? Okay, Sagar is saying option C is the correct one. Okay, great. So for this particular question, friends, the correct answer would be option C, which is the most chosen one, right? Which means the name of that organization is NECL, that is National E-Governance Services Limited. What has it done? It has underwent a sort of partnership with Punjab and Sindh Bank. See, is here anyone who's having any idea who is the current CEO of Punjab and Sindh Bank? Anyone? I'll be giving you 5 seconds, right? Because we have to cover more questions, so we would not be waiting. Anyone? This is the static portion, I know, but you must be knowing it. Who is the current MD and CEO of, we are talking about Punjab and Sindh Bank? Anyone? Sanjay, Sagar? No one? Okay. So, yes, very good. The name of current MD and CEO is Swaroop Kumar Saha. Okay. So, Shri or Mr. Swaroop Kumar Saha is the current MD and CEO of Punjab National Bank. And here we are having another name, that is National E-Governance Services Limited. So, the current MD and CEO of this one is Divyajyoti Ray Chaudhary. See, it's not like that you should be remembering the complete name, but yeah, at least some sort of clue you must be knowing. Okay, you must be knowing the static portion. So yes, coming back to the question, on November 3, 2024, Punjab and Sindh Bank, that is PSB, has launched an e-bank guarantee facility. And that also has done in partnership with NECL. So what is something new about this EBG facility? See, we all have undergo the previous form in which we used to underwent this traditional method of which is the paper-based method, right? Paper-based bank guarantees were being used. But now this new system is replacing the traditional paper-based bank guarantee system with e-stamping and e-signatures also. So what is the benefit? Why this particular decision has been taken place? So this will enhance the security, transparency, and efficiency. 3 things at the same time. So yes, this initiative is aiming to reduce fraud. Fraud would be lesser, will be saving your time, will improve the ease of business for both the people. First is for the applicants and on the other side for the beneficiaries. So that's all which we should be knowing about this particular question. Apart from it, this particular decision was being highlighted by Mr. Swaroop Kumar Saha, MD and CEO of Punjab and Sindh Bank. Okay. So now I don't think so anyone must be having any sort of query. And if it is so, you can ask it. So now coming back to our next question, which is asking what percentage of financial assistance is provided by the government for drone procurement under the scheme? Question is simple yet important. It is asking you out the percentage of the financial support, the money, basically the money, which our government of India is going to provide for the procedure of drone procurement. So here we must be having four options again. First is 50%, B is saying 60%, option C is saying 75%, and option D is with 80%. So which option should be the correct one this time? Again, giving you 5 seconds. Anyone? Okay, Sagar Samantha is saying 75% is the correct one. That is option C. Anyone else? Anyone else? I can see a number of people are watching it currently. You must at least try to answer it out. What is it? Is it 50, 60, 75 or the last one? Okay. Sultan is saying it is option B. That is 60%. Okay, great. So friends, before answering this particular question, you must at least be knowing what do we mean by this drone procurement? What is the meaning of this particular word, that is procurement? So drone procurement is basically, friends, a process in which these drones are being acquired, okay, or any sort of drone service is being placed for any specific project. This is something which we, in short, we call it as drone procurement. So why, how much percent is going to be provided? That is option D, which is the last one and highest one, right? That is 80%, which means our government is going to provide 80% financial assistance for procuring drones. Okay. Why is it going to be done? So as to make it easier for the women SHGs. What do we mean by SHGs? SHG stands for self-help groups, which basically means these drones are going to be procured basically for the women self-help groups, right? What is the need? What is the need here? So it is to acquire these drones and utilize them for agricultural purpose. So we have to remember three things. First is the percentage of the financial assistance provided by our government of India, that is 80%. Second is being provided to whom? To the sorry, to the women self-help groups. And apart from it, the purpose is to undergo or use these for the agricultural purposes. And if anyone is going to ask you out the remaining 20%, then this remaining 20% can be covered through loans. Okay, so these women self-help groups can undergo the remaining 20% through the loan process. In this scheme, basically, friends, if we talk about, so yes, this scheme is aiming to empower women self-help groups by providing how much? By providing 14,500 drones for agricultural services. They will definitely be used for spraying liquid fertilizers, liquid pesticides, etc. So what will it do? It will ease out their work. It will make them undergo lesser time and more sort of work. So the financial outlay, if we talk about, so this scheme has an allocated budget of rupees 1,261 crore. This is the budget. This is the total amount which in different slots our government is going to provide. Target group, we have completed. The women self-help groups, different components would be there. Of course, governance structure would be there. Financial assistance is there. Training programs would be undergone by our government. And this implementation framework is the final stage, right? And apart from it, if we talk about this whole scheme, so it will be rolled out in phases. It is not something which is going to happen in a single basis. This is going to take place in different phases. Specific timelines would be there, milestones which government and these women self-help groups have to achieve. And apart from it, this might be asked, the basic initiative, which is the basic aim, is to boost agricultural productivity through technology. Of course, drones are there, technological aspect is there, right? And it will definitely empower women in rural areas. How? By providing them with these sort of advanced tools. Here, they are talking about drones. Okay. So now, coming up to next question that is asking, on November 6, 2024, The government of India signed a loan agreement with which organization to improve urban infrastructure in Uttarakhand under the Uttarakhand Livability Improvement Project? Question might be, sounding some very lengthy, but yeah, it is easy. And it is simply asking you, it has provided you the date that on November 6, 2024, our GOI has signed a loan agreement. Okay, they are asking you the name of that organization. Reason, aim is just to improve the urban infrastructure where in Uttarakhand, and under which project this whole thing is going to roll upon. So this is something going to take place under the Uttarakhand Livability Improvement Project. So we are again having four options. Is it option A, that is World Bank, ADB, Asian Development Bank? Option C is IMF, which is International Monetary Fund, and option D is talking about United Nations Development Program, that is UNDP. So which option should be the correct one according to you guys? Okay, Sultan Singh is with option D. What about others? Kirti, Sagar, Sanjay. Yeah, Sultan. Okay, great. What about others? Should it be option A, B, C, or D? You are having 5 seconds, not more than that. Okay, Sagar is also with option D, that is UNDP. So friends, this time the correct option is option B, which is Asian Development Bank. Okay, so the government of India has signed a $200 million loan agreement. Do remember this thing. What is the budget? What is the financial assistance? It is $200 million loan agreement. Okay, with ADB, that is Asian Development Bank. Reason is also being given in the question. It is to enhance the urban infrastructure where in Uttarakhand. Through which project? Through the Uttarakhand Livability Improvement Project. That's all. Is anyone having any sort of query, any question? You can ask in between, no issues. So now, see friends, if we talk about this particular livability project, so this project, which is of name Uttarakhand Livability Improvement Project, what will it do? It will focus on upgrading water supply, first point, sanitation, urban mobility, which is being given in the name as well. Okay, and apart from it, other essential urban services. And this initiative is aiming to enhance the quality of life for residents and also to increase the resilience against climate and environmental risk. Because these two things, that is climate and apart from it, the environmental risk, it is something which is a major throughout for these areas like Uttarakhand, right? So this is going to combat these whole or factors. And apart from it, this includes modernizing infrastructure to ensure that there is better service delivery and sustainability in urban areas of Uttarakhand, right? So that's all about this Uttarakhand Livability Improvement Project. You must be knowing it because if in case it is going to ask you out, then you should be having some sort of clue, some sort of idea what this thing is basically. Okay. Yes, Kirti, you were also correct this time. The correct option was ADB. So the organization's name was ADB, Asian Development Bank. Now, coming up to next question, which is asking, who launched the Digital Life Certificate Campaign 3.0 on November 6, 2024? Is his name Dr. Jitendra Singh? Option B, Rajnath Singh. Option C, Nirmala Sitharaman, everyone knows. Option D, Amit Shah. So which option should be the correct one this time? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Question is simple yet important and straight one. Simply asking you the name of that particular personality who has launched the Digital Life Certificate Campaign 3.0. Date is given, that is on November 6, 2024. Again giving you 5 to 6 seconds. Take your time, think about it. What should it be? Should it be option A, B, C, or D? Okay, Sagar is saying Dr. Jitendra Singh. That is the very first option. Anyone else in the row? No one is willing to answer it out. see, in our previous question, we were talking about ADB, right? So if we talk about the current president of Asian Development Bank, so his name is Matsasugu Asakawa. Do remember this. This is the static portion, okay? His name is Masatsugu Asakawa. He is the current president of the Asian Development Bank, which we were previously talking in our very previous question. So now coming back to our question 4. Anyone? No one is having any idea, any clue. Okay. Sultan is saying A, Kirti, Abhishek, Siva. Everyone is with option A. That is Dr. Jitendra Singh. So this time, yes, absolutely everyone is correct. This time the correct option would be A. That is Dr. Jitendra Singh. So the Digital Life Certificate Campaign 3.0 was launched by whom? By Dr. Jitendra Singh. Date is on November 6, 2024. Reason is to facilitate easier submission of the life certificates for the pensioners. And why is it so that Dr. Jitendra Singh is like so focused and his decision is revolving around the pensioners only? Because he is the Minister of State. Who is he? He is the Minister of State for Personal Public Grievances and Pensions of India. Okay, so he is someone who is managing. Okay, so he is someone who is managing this whole. So that is the reason he is the minister. So he has taken this particular decision, right? Okay. So now, friends, coming up to next question, which is asking, what technology is IDFC First Bank using to enable real-time tracking of cross-border payments? Is it like option A, that is blockchain technology, option B, real-time gross settlement, that is RTGS, option C, UPI integration, or option D, SWIFT GPI? What do we mean by GPI? It is Global Payments Innovation. What is it? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, giving you like 5 seconds. Think about it. What should it be? Abhishek is saying option D is the correct one. Okay. So question is simple. It is asking you out the name of that technology by using which IDFC First Bank is enabling real-time tracking of cross-border payments also. It's like we are using some sort of app, like we are using Myntra or some other app, and we do track our order, right? Like whether it is under transition phase or it has been delivered out for delivery. So in that same manner, we are now like we can be tracking out our cross-border payments if we have made any. It is very good and cool at the same time. So what should it be? Kirti is saying option B. Sagar is with option D. Sultan is saying C. Siva, Sultan, okay. Kuldeep and Siva are saying option D. So this time, my dear friends, absolutely most chosen one is the correct one. That is option D. SWIFT GPI, which is SWIFT Global Payments Innovation. So yes, IDFC First Bank's real-time tracking service leverages SWIFT's Global Payments Innovation plugin. What will it do? It will provide us, very first thing is end-to-end visibility and will enhance the speed and transparency of any sort of international money transfers. And if we talk about, like, if someone is going to ask you, what do we mean by this SWIFT GPI? We all know IDFC First Bank has used this real-time tracking service, but what is it basically? So yes, SWIFT GPI is like a process of connecting any financial institution to the SWIFT GPI payment system. What is being done? It connects the financial institution with its own SWIFT GPI payments system. So basically, it improves the speed, the transparency is being increased, and better data practices are there. It will definitely improve cash flow at the same time. So in all, it is more convenient, more dependable, and easier process, apart from other sort of process which were basically used previously for these cross-border payments. So this service is available through the bank's mobile app and at the same time through internet banking platforms also. So it will provide you real-time updates. Of course, customers can monitor the status of all their cross-border payments in real time. So it will definitely be easing out their mental level of, okay? And at the same time, we all would be knowing whether the funds are being undergone the transit method or it is under credit to the recipient bank or not. Second is the enhanced transparency, of course, when at every stage during this whole delivery, whole transition process, we all would be having each and every single idea. So yes, transparency would definitely be increasing, which is similar to any sort of local digital payments like we undergo UPI, IBPS, etc. Swift GPI integration is being used. It will ensure faster and more transparent cross-border payments. And best part is like our UPI system, that is no additional charges are there, which will definitely be making it more convenient for a number of people because already they are sending money to someone, and at the same time if they will have to undergo any sort of additional charges, a number of people would say no. Okay, so yes, no additional charges are there. So this real-time tracking is offered as a complimentary process, okay, complimentary service with no extra processing fees at the same time. So yes, now friends, that's all for today's session. We will be meeting tomorrow and we will cover further questions. Till then, do check out the description box. The batch link is being provided there. And take care of your mental and physical health. Signing off, Pragya this side. Thank you, everyone.